Hello everyone, today we're going to make square number 41 for our 2025 sampler blanket. This one is called the single compress stitch, using all single crochets in a chain, and that is literally it. Didn't it turn out well too? For this project, you're going to need your yarn. I'm using Stylecraft Special DK, your corresponding hook size, and mine is a 4mm, scissors, darning needle, and a tape measure or ruler to keep track of the size of your square. This project is made in US terminology, and our chain needs to be in multiples of 2, so any even number. Yarn end in your right hand, make a loop around 2 fingers on the left. Pull that loop up and you've got a movable slip knot. Yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook to make your chain. Now go off and make whatever length chain you need. I'm going to do 22 stitches and I'll be back here soon. Row number 1 is comprised of doing single crochet 2 together. So we're going to start that in the second chain from the hook, not including the loop that's on your hook. You can work into the front of your chain if you like, or into the back bump like I do. So counting 1 and 2, pop your hook in, yarn over and pull up a loop and leave that loop on your hook. Move on to the next chain, pop your hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to chain 1 and do the same thing in the next 2 chains. So pop your hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, holding that there. Hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to do a chain 1. One more time together. We're going to pop your hook into the very next chain, yarn over and pull up a loop. Then we're going to work into the next chain, pop your hook in, yarn over, pulling up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over and make a chain. Alright, so go along. For row number 1, I'll meet you up at the end. Towards the end of row 1, we've got 3 chains left. So we'll do 1 more of the single crochet 2 together. Chain 1, and then we're going to end in the last chain with a single crochet. Yarning over, chaining 1, turning your work. That chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. Now we're going to continue on with the single crochet 2 together. We just have to place the hook in certain positions. Now if you pull your work out so you can see the little spaces, you'll see the first spot we need to work into, which is a single crochet from below, and then next to that on the left is a chain 1 space. So pop your hook into that single crochet from below and pull up a loop. Hold that loop on your hook. Now pop your hook under that chain 1 space, pulling up a loop. Yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through 1 to make a chain. Now again, pull your work apart, and if you can't see it very well, just work down from these 2 stitches that are on the top. Okay, so you're working into that stitch from below, pulling up a loop. Then if you pull it apart, you'll see this gap on the left hand side. Popping your hook in, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, chain 1. Here we are again, working into that stitch where you've got a nice obvious space. Hook in, pull up a loop, and then into the chain 1 space. Hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through 1 to make a chain. And again, hook into this space, pull up a loop, hook in, pull up another loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, chain 1. Now we're going to continue working this along to the end of row number 2. Coming to the end of our row, I'm just going to pop a single crochet into that chain 1 from below. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work and do exactly the same thing. So it's a 1 row repeat. We're going to work straight up into that single crochet below. So pop your hook in, pulling up a loop. Now you'll see the chain 1 space from below. Hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 1. Now we're going to work into that first little available space, hook in, pull up a loop, and now to the space on the left. Hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through the 1 on your hook for a chain. Now we're just going to continue along. Hook in, pull up a loop, hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 1. It's a matter of finding exactly where you need to go. And once you do that, you're home and hosed. It might just take a little while. So if you need to, pop your work down, and to distinguish where you need to go, grab your needle and have a little play around, pulling these stitches apart so you can have a good look at where it is that you're meant to place your hook. Okay, just a few more. So making a chain. Hook in, pull up a loop, hook in next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, yarn over, pull through 1. Pop your hook in, pull up a loop, and in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 1. Hook into the stitch below, then hook into the chain space below. In the stitch below, in the chain space below. Chain 1. In the stitch below, in the chain space below, chain 1, and now a single crochet to the end. Chaining 1, turning your work and doing exactly the same thing. All right, I'm going to go off and do most of my square, and I'll meet you back towards the end. I ended up going all the way to the end because it was one of those nice quick makes. I really love it. It's like a small version of the waffle stitch, just to look at and feel. So I'm going to pull that through, darn my yarn ends in, and I'll be back. And there we have our really lovely single compress stitch. Rightio, I'm going to go off and make square number 42. I'll see you really soon. Bye for now.